Hi guys, so today we are in a trader spotlight with Alfred Kang, and welcome to this interview. Thank you for coming, and congratulations on your recent payout. So can you start by introducing a little bit by yourself?
Yeah, sure. So, hello guys, I'm Alfred, currently a full-time funded trader with TradeX Prop. Yeah, so my background just was a simple finance student. I love trading since uni time, and I explored myself until right now.
So what first got you interested in trading?
Because I got a senior in uni time, so I saw him can earn a lot from the trading, forex trading. So that attracted me.
He's your sifu?
Not really, just a senior. Yeah.
Oh, just an inspiration. Okay.
Yeah. So actually, my dream was started since 2021. I joined a local investment bank. I did learn a lot of things from there, but then my performance was very bad. Yeah, but the great thing is I learned a lot of things from there, and then I started as a fund trader until right now.
Oh, okay. So can you share a little bit about what you learned from your experience working in the field?
Okay, yeah, because at that time I was totally like a blank paper, like without any knowledge or any trading skill. So in that time I able to explore a lot of trading tools or trading skill or mentality. But then that time was in equity market instead of forex.
Oh, okay. So can you share the relevance, maybe the relation, things that commonalities between both that maybe has helped you today in Forex?
Okay, I think the most important thing is the mentality, because I think most of us always do the revenge trade or over trade, either in equity market or in forex market. So I think this is the thing we should avoid.
Okay, so that means the mentality, your psychology. Yeah, I would say that that's true. That's true. I mean, when you see losing stocks, what do you do? Will you chase, revenge, blame the markets rather than looking whether you did anything wrong or not?
Yeah.
So how long were you in that field?
In equity field, I was almost 2 years plus, and
Okay.
after that, I only changed to the forex market.
So you would say that after that experience that it actually helped you with your Forex trading?
Yeah, of course.
So do you start with retail trading first, trading your own personal account before you opted for prop trading?
No, I started with funded, but with other platform that time. But the time those platform already run away, already shut down.
Oh, so you started with prop trading.
Yeah,
Okay. How long ago was this? When did it start?
almost 1 year.
Oh, yeah. Definitely in the last 1 year, the prop scene has been changing a lot, right? So how did you first then found out about us and what made you want to give it a shot?
Because I did have a lot of bad experience with other platform. I mean, yeah. So I think I saw the first ad from you guys is like the 100% payout. This thing is like one of my concern all the time. I give it a shot and a try. It's pretty good. Yeah. And one more thing I would like to appreciate is the customer service, is because I did read a lot the reviews from the Trustpilot. Then I read through all the comment and also how your customer service responded to the complaints. I'm very satisfied with how professional your customer service. So yeah.
Thank you for that. The team will be happy to hear. So definitely 100% payout rate. I would say it's something that we are proud of because we find it's our principle that let's say you work so hard already, you work so hard to pass your evaluation, you comply with the rules and all that already, and we don't want that, at the end of the day, after working so hard, then you've already eligible for a payout. And then it turns out that you have to worry about whether you'll be getting a payout or not. So we make it our principle that if you have earned your payout, then the payout is yours. That aside, let's now talk about your trading strategy. In a nutshell, what's your trading like? Do you scalp, swing?
So I'm just an intraday trader, so I don't really hold overnight position. And then my strategy is pretty simple. I don't use any trading tools or indicators. So my trading style is based on the ICT strategy. First thing, I will define what's the current trend right now, and then I will look at a smaller time frame and try to figure out where's the fair value gap for my entry. Yeah.
Okay. ICT, FVG. Cool. So how long did it take you to develop all these strategies? How did you start and eventually end up there?
Okay, so actually I did explore a lot of strategy before, SMC or whatever, indicators. Yeah, but then the one thing I found out is I have to get one strategy and modify and backtest it until it proves that whether it's wrong or right. Yeah, so it takes time, around 1 year, to prove my strategy is consistent enough to trade.
Oh, so it takes 1 year, 1 year for you. You determine that you want to try a particular strategy, and then the whole process of backtesting, the journaling, and getting the required data or the confidence, then it's about 1 year for you.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. So then you started out with SMC. You started with SMC, and then you went on to ICT and FEG. So why did you decide to make them?
Oh, okay. One thing I want to emphasize actually, my belief is like every strategy it works, but then the important thing is like how you like control your emotion throughout the process. I believe that SMC it works, ICT it works, or your any indicator strategy it works as well. The problem is like how you control yourself when you're facing the consecutive losses. How you convince yourself to come back stronger. That's more important thing.
Definitely, definitely. Especially let's say when you've already put in like 1 year of effort, or let's say to have a high degree of confidence in your system. And then what happens is, let's say you have suddenly there's a streak of losses, right? So you find yourself questioning about whether you did it right or not, whether you should continue taking your A grade setups or not. Yeah, definitely it's a huge chunk of it is definitely psychology. Has there been any real lowest points throughout your entire trading journey?
Of course, because like human is emotion driven. And like you're facing the consecutive loss in month by month, yeah, you definitely will doubt yourself. Because like I currently using the payout for my living expenses, but previous time I don't have any income like for few months. Yeah, definitely that will be very stressful and doubt yourself. It's very struggling. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're doing this full time.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, about choosing strategies in my own journey is that you will need to find a strategy that really suits your own psychology as well. If you're the type that is you don't have much patience and all these things, very kanchiong, right? It would be better not to scalp, I would say. If you find yourself very click happy, right, it's definitely best to try to extend your time frame, your trading time frame, right? Go for a wider time frame, and then maybe look at swing trading, things that just require you to set and forget. At which point that did it actually click for you that you think you've got it? What was the switch? What triggered the switch? Was it just realization that, or are you just really needed to trust your system? Or was it something else?
So I think that's the point I find out what's the reason I overtrade, or like I don't
Overtrade, okay.
overtrade or don't really believe my system, my strategy. So I have to like figure out what's the problem. I would like to recommend one thing is like reading books. Yeah, reading books. That time I was like at the lowest point, like bottom of the row, and then I reading, and then I figure out is there any bias in my trading. So that time is a switch for me, like to change my whole thought process. Yeah, and then so not really like into overtrade anymore, and then I believe my strategy and like even it is a loss, but if I will figure out is it a good setup for me. Yeah, if yes, then I will accept it. Just avoid myself to do stupid things.
So basically, you simplify your thought process, right?
Yeah.
So that means it becomes much more systemized.
Yeah.
In taking it because it's an A grade.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. So you don't mind sharing what book was that?
Thinking Fast and Slow.
Thinking Fast and Slow. So it's not talking about trading per se, but it's just
like change your thought process, like to figure out where is your bias.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks for that. I'll be looking that up for sure. So can you share what are your current goals with this? Do you plan to continuously just scale up your prop accounts?
Yeah, of course, definitely will be one of my goal. But currently, I would like to pursue consistency in my trading journey.
Cool. Okay, so can you share, let's say, for any aspiring traders, any words of wisdom that you think you want to share to them? Read this book, Thinking Fast and Slow.
Okay. First thing, don't against the trend. Yeah, this is the first thing. And then, the second thing I think is like try to figure out what's your bias. Right?
Can you explain a bit? What would you mean by find out your bias?
So maybe like because I take long position in gold. So previously I always like long bullish bias. Like when the time like it reversed the trend, I still holding my bias at the time. So I have to like
Understood.
step up or step backward to see the whole market or this
Understood.
picture of it. Yeah.
Understood. That always happen. That's a trap for a lot of people. Once you have a lot of positions in one direction, then you just tend to want to be very committed lah. You don't want to admit that you are wrong, even though the market's telling you, hey, you're wrong, right? Yeah, that one is definitely difficult to make that switch from long bias and suddenly you want to think that you want to start shorting. It's not an easy switch to make. So I mean, if any of these pieces were not in the puzzle, right, I think you would not be here where you are today. If you didn't pick up that book, because that book was your aha moment. So if any of this was not in place, it would not have happened. So kudos and congrats to you. Thank you for sharing all of your insights, and we're happy to have you as a part of a community, and looking forward to seeing more payouts for you.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you for the platform as well.